Hey YouTube, Survival Every Day. In front of you here, I've got the contents of a pistol build, and there's a lot of stuff. A lot of it's outside of the camera view here, but basically, I'm going to be building a AR-15 pistol, and I'm going to use a couple of different companies. I have the lower here is by Precision, and they're sold on Brownells, and they're really nice. I mean, they're very similar to fit and finish of the DPMS. So I've got the lower, and then I got the upper. Now I looked. We all know that because of the assault weapons scare, my state's a little different. We actually did follow through on our scare. But because of that assault weapons scare, it's so hard to find components. It's, it used to be, you could build it out of the components and make it a lot cheaper, and that's not necessarily the case anymore. For this particular build, I mean, I really shopped around, and I had to go with different manufacturers, different, you have to make compromises. You maybe wanted a certain barrel, but you couldn't find it. Maybe you wanted a certain receiver, but you couldn't find it. So you have to go with something else, or vice versa. Maybe you didn't want to spend so much money on a receiver or a barrel or something else, but it was your only option in order to complete the build. So I have the Arrow upper and lower, and the rest of it, other than I've got the Troy Alpha rail here, battle rail, that I'm going to use. Again, and this is an example, I have the Magpul MOE grip because I couldn't find the Myad grip. It was unavailable, so I had to get that one. I'll probably switch it out after the fact. I was able to, which was really interesting, the Noveske flash suppressor, and it's the one with the little pig on it. And the reason why I'm going with this is because it's popular. The reason why I'm going with this is because of the forward-facing blast. Supposedly helps with pistol builds and the short run of the gas tube, and helps it cycle. So we'll find out about that. The rest of the components are DPMS items. I think this is a Yankee Hill gas block, and most of this stuff, like I said, is DPMS. Now I did get two things I wanted to talk about, and this is a Phase 5 tactical buffer tube. Okay, and it is a pistol buffer tube. Now it comes, there's two ways it comes. It comes as a kit with the buffer and the spring included, or just the tube, the barrel nut, and obviously the end plate. I'm not going to use that end plate. I'm going to use, I got on here, another Noveske item, this receiver end plate, because it has that QD quick detach on it, and I think for a pistol build of this size, I think it would work well. And let's see if there's anything else on here. Nope, that's pretty much it. Oh, and the barrel. Sorry, that was the one last thing. The barrel, I got it from MAS Defense, I think it is. And I looked. I wanted a DPMS 7.5-inch barrel. It's called the Kitty Cat barrel. I don't know why they name it. And the cat is with a K, not a C. And it's a heavy contour barrel, and I couldn't find it anywhere, and you weren't even able to back order it. And even from DPMS, I think they had like a 6-month lead on it or something like that. So I was able to find this. There's a ton of them. Well, I shouldn't say a ton, but there's a few out there, like on Gunbroker and a couple of places like that. And I felt like I don't know where they're coming from, who they're coming from. Mass Defense, they're relatively new. I'm not. They have a good selection of barrels. They do builds for uppers, and they use a lot of Troy stuff and Noveski stuff. So I couldn't imagine it being that bad. I mean, it's pretty nice. It's got the M4 feed ramps on it. Well, anyway, so real quick, I'm going to do this build. It's going to be a couple of videos. Putting this build together, so I hope you guys can enjoy it.